YouTube? It's me, your favourite Steve, and this is a charity shop / Carboot haul from the weekend. What up YouTube? How you doing? This is what I picked up. Actually, was it the weekend? It was the weekend. It was Sunday at the Carboot, and did I go out on Monday? Yeah, I went to Bilston on Monday. So yeah, so this is what I picked up on Sunday and Monday. This is just the first part, guys, you know what I mean? I've got some clothing as well for you clothing lovers out there. The Andy Robinsons of the world. I'm going to go through what I paid for this, what I think I'll get back on it, and a lesson learned as well on this first lot of stuff. It's happened to me before with something that I picked up, something that's here and I've got burnt on it before. But you know, lesson learned again, so I'm going to show you, and I'll probably do it again, but we'll see. Anyway, right, let's just get down to business. I'm not going to try and work out what's the best. We'll start at the first. Right, so you've got Mega Bloks Warcraft. I picked up one of these the other week for £1.50 from a charity shop. It was all in bits. It was open. I got 15 quid for it in the end, I think it was. I made part of it up and then just showed like it was a dinosaur that was half made. I think all the bits were in the box. I wasn't guaranteed, so I'd put on the listing that I wasn't guaranteed. That one was a little bit more rare. I think it was about 30 quid if it was new and sealed. This one that I found, I didn't look it up, but I saw that it was sealed, or to the best of my knowledge that it's sealed. None of the I can't think what that's called, you know, the seal on it, that hasn't been broken. The seal there hasn't been broken either, and it's just, you know, it's been stuck together around the sides, it's glued around the sides, so I think it's brand new. The box isn't brand new, it's a bit beat up, so it's been stored somewhere, just it's never been really put together or whatever. This cost me £2. It should pick up about 20, all being well. Next, this was from the charity shop on Monday. This Duff Light beer can only cost me £1. Should pick up about 12. Again, another one where I took a bit of a punt on because I just thought it's Simpsons, it's Universal Studios. Got a Universal Studios Matt Groening tag on there, so I thought it'll pick up a bit of money, and it was a bit dead on Monday, I'm not gonna lie. Next, now I picked up that part of this bowl the other week, but I've got the bigger version. It's up in the loft. It's got 8 watches at the minute. I've gone for 20 quid because it hasn't got the bowl. It's 7 camels. They're camels. It's 7 camels, the one I've got upstairs, but it hasn't got the bowl with it. And I saw that, the lady was like, "Oh, I bet you don't know how this works, do you?" And I was like, funny enough, love, I do, because I've got one at home. Sorry, they're dirty socks. So yeah, picked this up for £5. Why's that shaking? My hand's shaking. Getting withdrawals from the alcohol. Joking. Yeah, this cost me £5. I'm going to shoot for 30. This is kind of a price pulling out my arse type of thing. I know that the one with the 7 with the bowl, that would have gone for about 40. I can't find one of these with the 5 camels and the bowl, so I'm going to shoot for 30, fuck it. Next, got this from the Carboot. I went with Matt again on Sunday, Retro Reselling 82, go and give him a follow if you don't already. He asked the guy about this first of all, and then I was like, I saw him like looking at it, I was like, oh, gutted, I would have picked that up. It's 24 inches, I think the donkey is. I picked up a 24-inch Shrek. Actually, it's got to be in a video somewhere. I picked one up from the Carboot the other week, and then I picked another one up from the charity shop a few days later. This is also 24 inches. It costs £3. Can't really gauge one online. It's got a few stains in it. If the one, I think I showed you one the other week, not the other week, well, would have been last week or the week before, of a Shrek that I got from a charity shop, but it's got a stain on the face. So what I'm going to do, this cost me £3, the other one cost me £2, I think it was. So that's like a £5, so I'm going to shoot for like 25 to 30 for the two of them and just do it as a bundle. Next were these B-square motorcycle boots. They cost me £3. Some of these, just like these, just sell for 25 quid. I did notice the rip already, but I thought, you know what, someone will still cough out on them. So 25 quid without the rip, so I'm going to go for 20 with another pull cue. It's like the third pull cue I picked up now. It's a Riley pull cue. Well, this is it didn't used to be a Riley pull cue. It is a Riley pull cue. This cost me £8. I paid up a bit up on this. This isn't my lesson out of this haul, but this is another lesson that I'll learn. Paid £8 quid. They only go for about 20. So it's kind of the lesson learned that I won't be paying for pull cues in cases anymore than £5 from the Carboot anymore. To make sure I get around like that £20-30 mark. I think you get like 30 for a better pull cue, but I think Riley's a bit standard. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert at pull cues. But yeah, that one's going for about 20. So right, out of this haul, the lesson is this bunch of crap here. Now, I didn't pay that much for it. It only cost me £3 quid. I did a haul video. I don't know why the camera's a bit shaky. My hand isn't shaking, but the camera's... I'm going to have to look at my phone after this. I paid £3 quid for this haul. It's got a mixture of like dolls in there. You know, you've got... I think that's Monster High. I think that's Bratz. I don't know if that's Barbie, but it's all... That's Ken. That's Barbie. Got a Snow White there, all that crap. And then you've got this bundle of clothing. Now, the last one that I got... it was a massive bag of like spare doll parts. Well, it was more that was more of a bag of just clothing. I ended up having to get rid of it in the end. Well, when I saw this at the Carboot, I had a bit of a whiff, and it smelled all right. I've got it in the house today, and all the clothing smells like damp. So out in the fresh air, it probably smelled all right. But when I've got it in here, it's not as bad as the last lot that I got. The last lot I got freaking reeked. I mean, they were really wrong, the last lot that I got. But this cost me £3 quid. The dolls alone, I should get about 20. But I would have got more, obviously, with the clothing. What's that? Oh, am I keeping the door up? I apologise. There you go. Sorry, keeping my daughter up with my chatter. So yeah, the dolls alone should get about 20 to 25. Gutted about the clothing, probably would have got about 40 to 50 for all of it together. So if you ever do see like a crap load of dolls clothing, take a good whiff beforehand, because most of the time they have been stored maybe like somewhere in a shed or a garage, and the clothes just, they end up smelling. But if you can get like a massive job like doll clothes, just look it up. I did a search just before I did this of spares doll clothes, and what was it? I think there was one that with a bid of 45, which was a load of clothing. There was like a load of dolls, probably about 30 dolls and loads of clothing that was going for over 100 quid. So yeah, it goes for good money, just spares. I think it's people that like a lot of different outfits for the dolls. So yeah, that is my miscellaneous bits. Let's go through the clothing. Right, this is the clothing. Just had a little look through it. I got I think it was like 4 or 5 pieces from the charity shop, and then one from the Carboot. So yeah, there's two alright bits here, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I think they're alright. First, this England O2 top, it only cost £2. I thought I'd take a punt on it. It didn't really have a year on or anything like that. There's not that much money in it. I was just having a look. I think it's a 2004 one. I should get about a tenner on that. The O2 is pretty faded on the front. Next, a cycle shirt. Sold quite a few of these, but this isn't. The ones that I've sold before are like branded teams, if you know what I mean. Like if you talk about Formula One, like McLaren, stuff like that. So I picked up branded cycling tops before that. They go for £20. This isn't a branded one, but it only cost me £1. I should get about £8 back on that. Next, these Columbia trousers. You can see. Let me just check. £2 I paid for these. These are all from the same shop as a Cancer Research in Belston. That's like, was it everything like £3 or less? But it's not really. They advertise it as everything's £3 or less, but they just have £3, £2 and £1 racks. I think I want to go through the £1 women's racks, but every time you go in there, it is rammed full, and I just haven't got the balls yet to like push some ladies out the way and start looking through the women's clothing. But this cost me £2 again. I thought, I've done pretty well on ski trousers and stuff like that. I thought these would be kind of the same, but they're not. Only about £10. I think for them to be ski trousers, they've got to have like another bit of lining inside. I don't know. I'm guessing. Next was this Phoenix, the making of Harry Potter, Warner Brothers Studio Tour T-shirt. This cost me £3. Again, it's hard. One's only sold for £1.50 on bids, another one's sold for £4.71 abroad. I thought I'd get more. It's a bit of a dud. So I think I'm just going to shoot for a tenner, see what happens, whatever. So these two are the ones that I think I've got some alright money in. This I've just been researching. It is John Rich and Burroughs. I've never heard of the brand. They were charging a tenner for it, so that always like send the blinkers off. If they're charging a bit of money for it, or a bit of money for what? Oh, it's got a broken button. Fuck's sake! As I've just checked it. Gutted. Yeah, so this cost me £10. Looking it up, like people were trying. There's one that's listed for about £250, but one that looks like this, same kind of material, kind of cagoule raincoat material, is sold for £50. So I reckon I'm going to shoot for £50. Broken button and everything, fuck it. It cost me a tenner. So I'm gonna go for £50, fuck it. And then the next one was this Orvis jacket that I got from the Carboot. What I didn't realise, I bought this off a lady. I was telling Matt when I got it off her, I was like, how much is your Orvis coat? It's like £4. I was like, oh cool, can I have a look at it? And like she got it, she had like a rail. She got it, she gave me, she went, you'll make more money on it. Really snappy. Like, you'll make more money on it. And I just started laughing in her face. I was like, okay, alright, I'll take it then. What I didn't realise, I mentioned it on a haul vlog of, God, it must have been about a month ago. There was the lady who was selling an Orvis leather waistcoat, or I don't know if it was leather, but I know it was a waistcoat, and she said £50, and I thought she said a fiver, and then she got insulted that I thought she said a fiver, but she was like, no, it's 50, and I was like, oh, okay, and she really got arsey and walked off like I insulted her. I was like, I thought you said a fiver, I apologise. But I think Bobby Billington commented on one of my videos saying that he didn't think she was underpricing it at £50. Doing research into this coat, I've actually seen that waistcoat and it's gone for 150, so Bobby was right. So I didn't. Oh man, I don't think I'm at the point where I can separate myself with 50 quid for a waistcoat at a Carboot. But this cost me 4. They've gone for around 30 to 35, so I'm going to shoot for 35. But it just made me laugh just how arsey the woman was. Like, I don't know, like, I suppose I've got a backpack, I'm walking around my mate. It's not, you know what I mean? I'm walking around with a backpack and bags of random shit that make no sense. So I suppose she probably knows that I'm trying to resell it, but you could just see like the look in her face was, you arsehole. But yeah, thanks lady, 4 quid. I'm going to go for 35. So yeah, that was my clothing bit of the haul. I'm going out sourcing again tomorrow to Dudley. So we'll see how much I get from there. See if I'll make a video out of it, I don't know. But thank you very much for watching. Peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.